Hi, my name is Leah Carver, and today I'm going to share with you about my program, Undoing Hashimoto's. It's not so much about curing Hashimoto's, but it's about changing your relationship to your Hashimoto's. So often, what I found with myself and with my clients is that we feel like if we could just do more, if we could just get to a point in our lives where we had everything under control, we wouldn't be so worried, or we wouldn't have so much stress, or we wouldn't feel so much pain. And yet we have this disease that's making us slow down, that's making us not capable of doing so much. And so my coaching program works directly with following the call of the condition. You know, it's asking you to slow down. And so if you keep pushing that away and pushing that away, it really starts to get worse. But if you can start to slow down a little bit and create some space to take care of yourself, to answer the call, to listen to what the body's telling you. And so I have 6 steps that I work with you through the 8 weeks. And the first step is really literally that. It's about pause. Just taking the time to create a little bit of space. And it can be just a few moments, you know, first thing in the morning, setting an intention for your day, learning how to listen to what's happening to your body right then, and how you can show up and respond to what's happening. Different tools and techniques that will help you feel better physically, mentally, emotionally. And as you work with these pauses throughout the day, you'll start to learn how to notice your pattern, right? And the second step is learning to really rest. So often our idea of rest is not actually shifting us into parasympathetic state. For example, we might sit down and watch TV to rest, and yet what we're watching may be causing some kind of emotional stress on us or engagement. We're also having all the stimulation of the TV, the noises, the visionary, you know, like just the lights and everything. And so we're not really resting, we're relaxing. And there is a marked difference. And so this is what we walk through and talk about through the second week of the coaching program. The third week is basically learning how to manage your energy better. And so it's learning how to build energy so that you feel more capable of getting done what you need to get done in a day, and also learning what things tax your energy more and how to avoid those things. The fourth step is listening to the heart. So starting to look at some of the emotional stuff that you're feeling associated with your autoimmune condition, you know. One of the most common things that I hear is how sad people get when they get a diagnosis of Hashimoto's or other autoimmune diseases. Because, you know, there's a grief process. We're feeling sad for ourselves, for our bodies, and that we're having to go through this. And so we work through some of those emotional things. Maybe you're feeling anger or whatever it is that you're feeling. We spend some time actually feeling it and giving you some ideas of how to work with it. The next step is opening to your inner wisdom. So listening to what it is that you know to be true. So I always say the body is so wise. It's our mind, that kind of our ego, that gets in the way, right? So it keeps pushing us and it keeps making us take on more, or, you know, a lot of negative self-talk about how we're failing and all these kinds of things, all the stuff that can go wrong, and we have a big emphasis on all the problems and all the things that are wrong in our life. But when we start to listen to our inner wisdom, we start to really shift the focus to all the things that are right in our life, and also to listen to what it is that we want to create more of. So we start to really build a relationship of what is it I want more of, as opposed to what is it I want less of. And then the last step is really working on your evolution. So how do you move forward? How do you build these steps into a new lifestyle for yourself? How do you support yourself in this new lifestyle so that it feels incredibly expansive and empowered, as opposed to more of the same, poor me, or you know, feeling kind of stuck and in pain, and like you have to pretend that you're not having that experience. And so we learn to embrace it, we learn to pull it in close, and we learn to take empowered action in our life.